Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Kuzil Farms. Today, we are going to be doing some stuff in our greenhouse. But first, let's take a look at what I've changed. I brought all of the monitors out here, the crafting grid, the pattern grid, and the crafting monitor, as well as the disk drive are all facing out here in our foyer. That way I can kind of get to anywhere from here. So, what I've changed in this room is I took away all of the trees, put them in a different room, and the plan here is to fill this up with crafters, this wall here. I've got two more I can put in here, and then I'm going to start filling up this wall and come this way with it. It'll be quite a large number of crafting patterns that we can use with that format. These will be moved today in today's episode, and I moved the door that went upstairs over to the foyer, so that way I have, once I come in from the front door here, when I go to the south side of the house, I come here and then access all my trees and stuff. This is where I moved them, and so on and so forth. I did find the other day a glitch where my reactor was just on all the time, and so it burned through almost a stack of yellorium, which is sad because it doesn't turn off once it's full. It keeps going, so that's why it's important we have that redstone signal going. I don't know if you noticed in the last episode that I cleared out all of this space here, but I did, and we're gonna put our bees there. I think I did mention that. So I did extend the path here, and all the way down here I added a gate so that we can go straight through the orchard if we want to. I haven't done anything with the chickens, and I did find a couple more cows. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick. And I need to move that beehive because it is not needed anymore. I found some more cows. I'll show those to you once I'm ready for that. I think it was a golden apple cow, a liquid nickel cow. I finally grabbed that one, and I forget what the other one was. But I went back to the liquid nickel cow. Let's go zoom up a little bit. I went back over here where I found the liquid nickel cows, and there was 3 new ones, so that's kind of neat. Alright, so I added a 3rd layer onto the greenhouse. Now, to start today's episode off, I want to address some issues with building that high. It's difficult for me to, so I have to pillar up there, run a bunch of blocks across, and then I can make that, fill in that middle spot there. Any kind of outside decorations I want to do requires a lot of pillaring up and down. There is a decent solution to that, and we can start that today, I believe. And that solution is called the ring, let's see, angel ring. Now, if you've seen this before, it is a very powerful ring, but it requires grid power to be used. And in order to get this, the mod designer has made it a 3-tier system. So the angel ring is the 3rd tier in the system. The flying squid is what we're going to go for today, and that's going to be a different. Yeah, it's the 2nd tier, and then the 1st tier is the chicken, which we can totally get. So let's grab some watermills, and I'm going to make a crafting grid for this because I'm going to want to add these. So you look at this and you're like, okay, how the heck do I make all of this stuff? Well, in order to get stone burnt, you could get a stone burnt chicken. So that is interesting to me. Redstone and gold. Let's go do that. Actually, it does not show me that it can be made in here. Stone. Oh, yes it does. Okay, redstone and gold. So I'm gonna go stick that in there, in the breeder, because I think that'd be cool to get that. And you know, I am gonna have to work on my chicken coop here pretty soon. I keep saying that, but I really should. Yeah. Okay, redstone. That's you. And gold. And anybody else watching, my brother did confirm that, let's say that this is a 333 chicken or something. Turning it into an item does not make it lose its ability to be a 333 chicken. When you turn it back, it retains its power. Okay, in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to work, we are going to do it the manual way. So let's say that you don't have chickens installed and you're wanting to make stone burnt. Okay, so to do that, you're going to have to make a resonator. A resonator is made like so. Oh, and we don't have any obsidian? Isn't that what this is? Oh, it's a block of coal. Well, let's just do this. Okay, now we have a resonator, and this is from, shoot. What mod is this from? Extra utilities. We're going to need to make the manual version of the manual power generator. Yes, this one here. Don't know that I have 4 of those. I do. Okay. And stone. All we need, oh, we need the special stone. This is special stone, polished stone. So all we do is we take 4 stone bricks and put them together like this, and it gives us some polished stone. And then we can make this. Okay. Let's dump all that back in there. And we're going to stick our resonator in here. Okay. And then to make stone burnt, we're going to need, let's see, where is it at? Let's go back to watermill. I believe it's more of that same polished stone. Okay. Polished stone. And let's check out our stone brick situation. Okay, we're gonna need 6. Perfect. So you stick that in here, and since this is manual, we're just gonna hold right click for a minute and make ourselves some stone burnt. The grid power there is the GP for short. Every time it resets back to 0, it's completing a block. So it gets up to like 6 or so, 7, 8. Okay, it takes 8 grid power to make this. And if you look at these, it should tell you that it's 3.84 out of 8. So we've made 2 so far. And grid power is what's going to give us our ability to fly. Or at the very least, fall slowly. And this would be very handy building the buildings that I make really tall. Because if I were to fall, I could just hold space or whatever I forget how it works. We'll have to play around with it. And it will help us to survive the fall. And I think this stops as soon as we're done. Yeah, we're done. Okay, great. So I could spin on this and it will just hit, say, 0. That means we've spent everything. Okay, now we need to make some more of these redstone gears. So let's teach it how to make redstone torches. Okay. And then we're going to teach it how to make one of these. And then one of these. Okay. Let's find an empty one. That'll work. Oh, and by the way, making food has been so awesome. I only need to eat 2 things now. So watermill. Cool. I need to make some more speed upgrades. Let's grab a couple water buckets. And let's come in here. We're gonna put our system in here. So I'd like to, let's see, we're gonna put one there, one there. Okay. 6. I think 6 is good. Let me show you how. Oh, no, 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 no. You were not connected. Yeah, they were over here. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oops. Okay, that's what I want right there. I totally just blasted a hole in my base. That was awesome. No, oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say they must not have been under, but they were. Okay, cool. Problem solved. My bad. Actually, I want those. Yeah. And let's fix the door. And I put a stone one in there because I had chickens in there. And the chickens, I didn't think could activate the stone pressure plate, but they sure can. Okay, I gotta be careful with this shovel because I made it super fast. It's the thing, it's almost too fast. Again, and I told myself not to do that, and I did it anyway. Okay, the way these water mills work is they work based off of water flow. So, let me just read this to you. It gives GP for adjacent flowing water blocks. The higher the level, the more GP. Source or full water blocks do not count. So, here's what that means. If I were to stick this here, right, and put this here, so the water mill says that it will generate 4 GP per side of flowing water. So this thing is generating 8, okay, because it has flowing water here and flowing water here. Now, if I were to put water here and here, that's going to give me 16 because it's got water on either side. Now, something I did want to toy around with, and I was thinking about this last night, was what if I had my water mill up a block? Okay. And we're going to put a water source here. Okay, does that give me 4? It does not. Okay. What about if I were to put the water... See? Man, that's fast. I gotta be careful. What if I were to put the water so that it was flowing on top of... So if I put this here... Oh no, of course not. Let's try here. Okay, does that give us power? No. So the tops do not count either. Okay? So, the only way these water mills work is if... Oh, but that did give me... Well, sure it did. Give me all 4 sides. So this is the pattern that I generally run with, right? So I'll have a source water block here, a source water block here on the opposite corners, and that gives me 16 grid power. Okay, so now check this out. If I were to get some more stone bricks that is, okay, and then I were to put those stone bricks in my resonator, so we are generating, this is generating 16 grid power. The heck did those go? Okay, stick those in there. It's going to work because this is generating 16 grid power. So, basically, remember how each of these cost 8 to work? As long as I'm generating 8, I can make a stone brick in my resonator, which is pretty cool. I'm going to make 6 more of these. and be right back. Okay, while those are being crafted, we are going to start working on the angel ring. So the first tier we have to make is get a golden lasso and capture a chicken. So in order to do that, I've got to get my cows out of their pen. Let's sleep. So, because I have 6 lassos and they're all full. So let's go. And I can't make another one because I don't have enough experience. So let's go over to our cow farm. Or the barn, I should say. I'm trying to jump and move fast so I can eat. I want to show you guys my food. It's kind of fun for me. Okay. So let's grab this guy, the golden apple cow. And we're going to put him in this pen right here. So make it too high. That way he can't really wander out. We'll just put you right there. Hey, buddy. I wonder how... Oh, just got regular milk. So if I could find another golden apple cow and kill him... Well, breed them, and then kill their offspring. I wonder if that would give me golden apples. That's awesome. Okay, now we have to grab a regular chicken. We know how to do that and quickly. We just get a regular egg, throw it until we get a baby chicken, turn that baby chicken into... Here, let's just... Wow, the luck is terrible. Really? And also the frame rates are terrible. Sorry. There we go. Okay, baby chicken. You become an adult chicken. Now I have a chicken in my lasso. Okay. Now we can head back to the base here. And make our first tier ring. It's called the chicken... What's it called? The chicken ring? Chicken wing ring. That's hilarious. Okay. So... That's going to be... Now these resonating crystals... I found all of mine by mining redstone. And... if you want to make it, you can make it. So just hit, come in here. So it takes an ender shard, and you're like, what the heck's an ender shard? That is made by cutting an ender pearl with a glass cutter, which is this. So not too bad. If you need to make more, that's how you do it. Okay, so now that I've got this wing ring, chicken wing ring, this one costs 1 GP to use, and I'm using so the grid power system that I've got 16, and I know that each of the uses of my resonator resonator uses 8 at the max. Looks like right there it used 9. Oh, it looks like it's done. Cool. And come in here and yeah, make the rest of our watermills. Okay, watermill, I want to make 5. So now I'm missing the resonating crystals. Okay, so let's go ahead and teach the system how to make these. First of all, I'm going to have to teach it how to make that cutter. Okay, and then after the cutter, we're going to cut ender pearls with it. And let's see, more spaces in there? Nope. Okay. And then we want to use one of those shards. Let's just see. I think this will work. I think it skips a step in JEI, but we'll see. We'll see if it does it or not. Okay, back to watermill. Okay, sounds like it should work. It's crafting the ender shards. And yeah, this is going pretty slow. Oh, it's making all of the torches first. Okay, well the next thing we can make is the squid one. Okay, so the squid one is going to take a golden lasso, which I have, with a squid in it. Let me go back. Okay, so squid, and then 4 ink. We can totally do that. So let's go grab. So right now, let me show you how this works. Okay, so I know that I'm not using any GP right now. Let's head up to the second floor, and you just saw me use it real quick. All right, I'm gonna jump off my roof, and normally this would hurt, but as long as I'm holding space and have GP to use, you'll see an extra bar come across here. Okay, and now I'm slow falling like a chicken. And as soon as that bar runs out over there, I plummet to my death. So you got to keep that in mind. You can slow fall, but you can slow fall at only for a certain amount of time. After that, you're gonna need to let it recharge, and then you can slow fall again. So let's see if we can find some squid. We should be able to find some squid. I thought there was a lot around here. We just need one. Actually, we probably need more than one because we need to kill a few. I'll lasso one, and then we'll see if I can find any. We'll slay the rest of them. There we go. There's 4 right there. Look at you guys. This ocean is awesome. Okay, I'll take you, and then I want your loot, and I want 4. He knows I'm coming after him. There we go. Okay, the rest of you guys get to live. That sounded mean. So basically, anytime you jump and hold the space bar, you're going to be using the ring. That's kind of neat. I like it. It's these rings are the coolest. I really like them. All right, get back in here. Should have our water mills by now, and we're making so many just because, I don't know, we can. So let's get some. Put the milk bucket back in here for our food. Let's grab some more water. Actually, I'll stick that and leave that in there. We'll just grab some more water this way. Okay, let's sit down all of our water mills, and we're gonna go every other block. Okay, now I've got a water source here and a water source here. So this one is only feeding this, but this block now feeds all of these. So if I were to look at my ring, I'm creating 73 now. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to put a water block there, and then I'm going to put a water block there. Go get 2 more. And we're gonna put, oop, I fell in because of the lag. Frame rates are a little bit low right now, I don't know why. So now I'm generating 85. Okay, basically each one of these, the way I've got this set up, there's a water source here and here, 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 and here. Okay, so basically there's 3 blocks in between each water source. So they're just basically diagonal from each other. And yeah, there we go. Now I have more GP than I can probably use ever, which is great. Okay, let's make this, let's let's make this other ring. This ring of the flying squid. Okay, that's going to consume our chicken ring, so we no longer need that. Now how the ring of the squid works is, I don't believe you have to have it in your inventory or on your hotbar. It works much like a jetpack, so I can now fly. But I can only fly as long as there is blue bar. So I can fly all the way up here and then I'll plummet to my death. It recharges decently quick, but not quick enough to make you be able to fly indefinitely. So, but anyway, so that'll help. The next step in the ring, though, requires us to get a cursed lasso and capture a ghast in there, and then find a bat and capture a bat. So I can get the bat, no problem. Bats are in the caves. I saw lots of them. Getting the ghast, though, is difficult because you have to damage the ghast down a little bit, but not so much that he will die, obviously. You can't kill him. What did I come in here for? Oh, I want to grab all these. Okay, we're gonna tear this up. But we're gonna get that other one later. So let's pull up. I think I can vein miner this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pull all this stuff up. And we're gonna move it over to our other building. Okay, so I believe I do need this still for this. I can patch that up later, and I would like to move that so so I don't have cables running everywhere. But let's go over to oh, check this out. Yeah, so divide that by 2. That's how many gold ingots I can make from that. That is awesome. Yeah. I am done worrying about gold. It's great. Okay, we are getting down to like 10 frames a second. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's causing that. It's not like I'm full of hard drive space or anything. Okay, let's see if we can fly all the way up. Oh yeah, easy. Easy mode. Okay, well now when I fall, I won't have to worry about like falling to my death or anything. Gotta be careful with the fall though, like coming down like that. You gotta be careful that you don't hurt yourself. Okay, so the harvester, I think I've got to be looking at it like this. Yep. And let's see. I'm gonna put gold seeds down here. And I did put down some. I think it was over here, or was it the other side? Yeah, over here. I did put down some. So I don't know if these are ever going to give me seeds, but they've given me essences, and I think eventually they'll give me seeds. So we're gonna have all of our mystical agriculture up here. All right, so now it's tier 3 inferium seeds. Yeah. Oh, this frame rate is terrible. I really apologize. I don't know what's going on. Computers are acting weird. Okay, so now I want to get underneath this, and I want to put that there. Okay. And we're gonna have to take this out and this out, and put connector. Come on. There, and I guess I have no idea. Here, and then we'll connect them with the cabling. Okay, now that cabling is going to come out to... I'm on the wrong side. I want to come over here. Let me through. That was weird. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can fly up out of there. That's so nice. Alright, then I want to bring my items over to... I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I kind of wanted to do this part with you on camera. That way you can kind of try and follow along until my frame rates just decide to, you know, crap out on me. And alright. There we go. And we'll bring you to the front as well. I think I've got to go way out there. I'm going to have to go get some more cables. And then of course we're going to put everything underneath that, all the processing underneath. So it's unfortunate that I can see down there, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because I'll mostly be looking at it from here. And I'll only be going in here to kind of work on things. So I think for the most part we won't see the cabling. And it would be even better if I had solid blocks here. And then I suppose I could do something like that if I wanted to. That's goofy. Alright. So that's the planter and the harvester for both of those. I'm going to need some more cables, and I'm going to get the get a power source, dump off some of this stuff because we don't need that many of all of this. In fact, we can use these for something else later. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back at the base, and we need some food. So let's look at some of the food that I've made. I've made a bibimbap. I don't know if you've ever had that in real life. It's actually really tasty. I get mine without the meat. Chicken chow mein I've had. I can't make this because I don't have any mushrooms. Let's see. Gotta scroll through here. Be nice if I had a separate system for food. Maybe I'll do that after all. So I can just scroll through and find out what I want to eat. Pumpkin bread I've eaten. Oh, here we go. Here's a couple. Spaghetti. Okay, you watched me make that with you in the last episode. And I have eaten things since. Look at all that. It's great. Okay. Now, that should update a couple things. Bread, I'm not really interested in eating. New chicken celery casserole. Yeah, that's the one I can't have. 'Cause I don't have... That sounds amazing though. Chicken and celery and a casserole. Pumpkin bread value went up a little bit. If anything, I can make... suppose I could just make spaghetti. Have spaghetti and meatballs and then just regular spaghetti. They don't count as the same thing. Alright, and then let's go back down to spaghetti and meatballs. And I've made steak fajitas. And then tomato herb chicken and toast. Toast is pretty good. Gives me 2. I want to make something new. So let's make something new with you. Hams. So if you go to the last page and go work backwards, the best stuff is back here. So look at 13 hunches of food, 32 saturation. That's ridiculous. I don't think I can make it to take, let's see, milk, ketchup, toast, egg, corned beef hash. I don't think I can make this. I can make cheese, I can make butter, but don't think I can make corned beef because it requires cinnamon. I don't have cinnamon or ginger or peppercorn. These are some things I need to find wherever they are. The next thing on there is miner's stew. That looks nuts. I could probably make that. Okay. That looks disgusting. It's made up of gold and diamonds and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna eat that? Really? Alright, I'll give it a shot. Look at all that. Boom. That was a waste. Oh, and now I've got strength and resistance. Wow. Cool. Okay. Did I teach this how to make power cells? Yes, I did. Awesome. Cool. So now I can link up this power card with this power card. And we'll run over and plug all this in. Did I get more cabling? I don't know that I got more cables. So I found out, oh, let's make those. XNet. I'm gonna need you to be able to make those. Okay. Yeah, this auto crafting thing is freaking awesome. All right, let's see if we need any more. Okay, advanced connector. I need you to know how to make connectors. And I'm not sure I'll need advanced connectors yet, but let's see. That should be enough. Maybe in the next episode we'll work on fixing our power. Not fixing it, but just upgrading it yet again. Since we have a good way of making stuff. And yeah. We have good way of getting resources. Is what I meant to say. All right, let's drop down here and maybe we'll drop down here. Okay. So we want this to come up right about here. Well, let's connect these real quick. You come back over here and let's connect them up right here. Okay, so then I'm going to put my power cell on the other side. We'll set it to be out and link it up. That means we're going to need a connector here. And let's see, we're also going to need our controller. I kind of want the controller to be upstairs, to be honest with you. I'd like my controller to be right here. And then the chest for this side to be right there, and the chest for this side to be right there. Okay, so we can dig underneath that. And we'll put connectors up here. And this one doesn't need to be an advanced connector, but that's all I've got with me at the moment. Okay, that all connects. Cool. Now this does have power, so let's delete these channels since it was used for something else before. We'll keep the power channel naturally. We're going to need to extract from our power cell, and we'll insert it into here. That's first things first. We'll insert into these machines, and then we're going to, that's going to let them work, right? I forgot something very important on each of these. Range upgrades. And I'm going to need to go down there and format the seeds that they can use. because I don't know if that will matter or not. Okay, so once let's identify this plant gatherer. That's that one over there. Can I name these? No. Okay, so we know that this one is the one right in front of us. Okay, we're going to extract from there seeds, and we're going to put the seeds back into, okay, this one is the one that's right in front of us. Just double click on it and it will tell you, it'll highlight it. So see the red box down there right in front of us? That's highlighting the plant sower. And we're going to insert into there the seeds. And we're also going to insert the gold into there. All right. So we can also do the same thing with this one, but we're going to need to pick up, these are going to need to, do I have any? Good. Okay. So let's identify, we want only gold essences to come into there. We want everything else, and we want naturally these to come into here as well. Okay. We do want seeds to come into there. So let's grab the seeds out of here, and we'll put gold seeds. Cool. Back in there. So if I were to stick these in this inventory, I cannot. Cool. Actually, let's turn this, unlock that. We'll turn this off. And I'm going to lock that inventory. Oh, I need more. It's okay. We'll just stick it in there for now. And we'll come back and make sure that that is set properly later. Okay, that should set that up, right? Okay, so now for this other side, we want to extract from this plant gatherer, and we want to insert, this is going to extract it into the other over here, I think. Maybe not. Okay, cool. So I will, I can't put that back in there. Just give me one. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so I want to extract there, and then in the sower, I want to insert seeds. And in the chest, I want to insert the essence. Okay, let's turn that channel back on. We should have essence coming into here, and then seeds going back down into here. Okay, and of course they're not being spread out, which means they're not going where they need to be. So let's grow a bunch of these. And get a bunch of seeds. I could just go back to my main building there and get some more seeds. Okay, I think that should have given us enough. Nope, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now let's turn this off. 8, come on. 9. Now we want to put a single seed in each one of these, and then lock the inventory and turn it back on. Okay, now it'll plant, and I believe doing it that way makes it so that there will always be, it'll spread them out so that there'll always be a seed being planted in the 9x9. So same for this one. How much more do I need? Hey, go down the hole. 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9, and we'll turn this off. And do the same thing. 1 in each. Lock it. And then turn it back on. Okay. Now I think we're set. This is automated. We're going to always have essences produced here and gold produced here. Forever. And basically that's how I want to have it set up. So maybe one controller for every... I don't know. We'll see. maybe one for every 3 rows. But yeah, that's the idea that I have for this entire place for now. Right after this, I'd like to upgrade to like a refined storage system that I've kind of been talking about. But for now, we're just going to let these run, and I need to create the resources for all of these. So let's see if I go plant gather. Okay, this is going to require iron. It's going to require redstone. I have wood being made, and I've got an insane amount of plastic. So iron seeds, redstone seeds are going to be required, and then plant sower. Again, redstone, iron, redstone, sticks, and yeah. So let's see if we can go, to wrap up the video, let's see if we can go make those items. Because if I can have a field of those and they can have them being auto-crafted, then I can go ahead and start making sowers and planters, harvesters, whatever, sowers and harvesters for all of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly over my orchard. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, so right now I'm like kind of limited with redstone, I believe. If I were to go ahead and make like a sower and a planter for each of those, that's a block of redstone for each one, plus who knows whatever else. And I don't think that I have the resources for that. So let's do redstone seed. Here we go. So it's a tier 3 seed, and I believe I've got all of this. No, I don't. Essences. Okay, so we can actually get more of the inferium essences. I'm sorry, intermedium essences. The tier 3 crafting seed, though, is going to require me to go ahead and craft all that all the way up, I believe. Tier 2, tier 1. Okay, so again, let's kind of downgrade. That way we can get our tier 2 crafting seed. There we go. Now we can make it tier 3 crafting seed. And we can make our redstone seed. Perfect. Just one for now is enough. And then iron seed. Oh wow, we can get quartz enriched iron seeds too. That's OP. Okay, so this again. And you're like, yeah, why don't you just make this with this? Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Because I'm totally going to have to make more of these in the future. The tier 2 crafting seed, or tier 1 crafting seed is going to be like that. And you'll notice I don't actually have to have the items in my inventory to make the pattern, which is awesome. Okay. And then, oh, I don't need to do that. Just erase that, shift right click, and I think that's all I needed. Okay. We'll dump you in there, and I think you're open. Okay. Crafting seed. So let's make one of these, and I'm missing these, of course. So let's teach it how to manipulate those. We're gonna need some more patterns. Do I have enough for 20? Sweet. Okay, so let's not do that for now, because I think there's gonna be some conflicting. This is one way to do it, so I can upgrade with the infusion crystal, or I can downgrade from Supremium. So if I can go up and I can come back down to make these. And I'm not exactly sure how to tell the system which way to do that. So if I wanted to make this, what did it say was missing? Some intermedium and prudentium. So let's essence. I don't know that I needed to do that many, but okay, that should work. Tier 3 crafting seed. Now that I've got that, I should be able to get my iron seed. Boom. Okay. Between this episode and the next, I'm going to get those planted, get a system set up to where those are being auto-harvested, and so that way I have a bunch of them. And then in the next episode, we'll come back and check something else out. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.